It is 11:25, and I am now going to the midnight launch of the Nintendo Switch 2. What's goody gamers and gamettes? Today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch 2. Now the Nintendo Switch 2, as you might know, a little controversial. It had a very angry launch. Then again, it seems like everyone's angry all the time now, so it's understandable, I understand. But we are going to look at the Switch 2 as a retrospective over the past 4 months and see, is it worth it? Is it good? Let's find out. So this video was initially supposed to be my first impressions with the Switch 2. It was supposed to come out within a few days after its launch, and I recorded a lot of footage back in June. Oops. See? Such an oops, my light turned off. But I still did capture a lot of footage, including a midnight launch that me and my friend Bill went to, and an unboxing that I did. And I never did a video about it until now. So there you go. Normally I talk about something a little spooky, maybe a challenge here and there, but today I thought, why not do a video essay type thing on the Nintendo Switch 2? Let's switch it up a little, because it's a different style of video, and we're switching up the style of video. You get it or no? See, okay, because the system is called the Nintendo Switch, right? So we're switching it up because of... So let's discuss. First, we're going to start with the physical system itself, the hardware, if you will. This thing is awesome. So I got the Switch 1 when it first came out back in 2017. I was but a wee lad, but I had the exact same one up till today. I don't have it here, but I have it. And after a few years, it starts to show its wear and tear. And also just in general, the system itself is not very powerful. So the fact that this device right here can do up to 4K 60 FPS or 1080 120 FPS is cool as hell. Not to mention, oh, come on. So I was running very bad hardware for 8 years. So when it came time for this to come around, I was ecstatic. However, there's a little bit of controversy around the system, and we will discuss that in due time. But for now, let's forget about it. Let's rejoice. A new generation of Nintendo is here, and let's go over our first impressions. But I've had this system for 4 months now, so it can't be my first impressions. It has to be me from 4 months ago. It's a good thing I got that footage back in June. So let's see how I reacted to this back in June. Let's go. Oh, hey there. Didn't see ya. Well, oh my god. Now, this isn't my usual type of content, but you know what? At heart, I love Nintendo. Nintendo has always been there since I was but a wee lad, and today is the launch of their brand new console. I'm sorry, not today. Tomorrow is the launch of their brand new console, the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, I want you wondering, but today's June 4th, what are you doing? Today is the midnight release, and I'm going to go to the midnight release, and I'm gonna take you with me. And then later in this video, we're gonna do a little unboxing, a little showcase of the Switch 2. We're gonna compare it to the Switch 1. We're gonna do this and that. It's gonna be a great time. Come on, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. We're gonna go right now. We're doing it right now. So we just came back from GameStop right now. We just went in to ask a few questions. It's currently 12:30. As soon as we went in, there's already a guy camping out. Crazy. I think at 3 p.m. you can order your Switch early if you didn't get one originally at pre-order, something like that. So he's probably not gonna wait too long, but he's already camping out. That's my guy right there. And then there was already like 3-4 people inside the store asking questions. The phone was ringing off the hook. Like, there's so many people are calling to ask about this console. It's exciting. It's exciting times we live in. A brand new Nintendo console. This only comes once in a blue moon, you know what I mean? So it's very exciting to see. So I have to come at midnight to pick up my copy of Cyberpunk, and my Switch actually comes tomorrow in the mail from Walmart. So I'm just doing the midnight release because my friend Bill, he's getting his console tonight, and I'm getting Cyberpunk. And I just want to do the midnight release because I've never done a midnight release before. I want to get the experience. So now I am going to go home and wait patiently for midnight, and you will see that right now. It's 10 p.m. Today was an incredibly long day. Since I recorded that last segment at whatever time it was until now, I've been doing things. Now it is 2 hours until the launch, and I have a crazy update. So my GameStop is doing a Pokemon trivia, right, at 9 p.m. That was an hour ago, if it ended. And the winner of Pokemon trivia gets to be the first person in line to get a Switch. Now, I wasn't there, neither was my friend who I'm going with, but his brother-in-law was there, and he won. And he gave Bill the ticket. So we're gonna be one of the first people in the country to get a Switch 2. I mean, so is like a bunch of other people that get it at midnight, but we're gonna be the first one at this GameStop to get it at midnight. So yeah, I'm not super awake right now, but we'll get there. Don't worry. God, I'm so tired. All right. So mine comes in tomorrow morning. Let's see what the app says. Shall we? Come with me. So it says my delivery is gonna be there tomorrow at 10 p.m. I think that's just a placeholder. I think it'll be here way earlier than that, probably like in the morning. If not, that's fine. I can wait because I'm tired and I want to sleep. I just want to document this because I thought it would be a fun thing to look back on, and maybe you guys would be interested as well. So it's time to go to GameStop. See, this is my friend Bill. Me and him are long-time Nintendo fans. Actually, we began our friendship because both of us owned a Wii U. We're like one of 5 people that owned it, so that's pretty cool. So we thought it would be super cool to attend the midnight release of the Switch 2 because why not? So we were going to be able to get in there before midnight. Bill was going to get the first console sold in the store at exactly midnight, and I think they gave it to us at 11:59. So we were one of the first people to ever get their hands on this system. So let's see how that went. Cue the midnight launch. Hello. It is 11:25, and I am now going to the midnight launch of the Nintendo Switch 2. Like I said, we already have our place in line. We're gonna be the first, so there was no point in waiting like 3 hours. But we're going to drive now. It is very late, way past my bedtime. That's not true. I'll be up until like 3 in the morning. But anyway, let's go. You know, I'm also now just realizing, this isn't like the first time I've been to a midnight launch. It's not even the first time on this channel, because we had our midnight launch for that one book. You remember that? I completely forgot about it, and I vlogged it. And I'm vlogging this again, so what the hell am I doing?
Are you? Okay.
Yo, what's up, gang? Let's say something to the vlog.
Yo, vlogging.
Vlog time.
I love vlogs.
Just how do you feel?
Okay, Mom. Okay.
So, let's get this nice setup here. So how do you feel?
I'm excited, I guess.
How long have you been waiting for this console?
Like 2 days.
Yeah, we actually met because we both had a Wii U. So this is a bonding experience for us.
Yeah, and I've hated it ever since.
Yeah, I actually hate this guy.
Yeah. Switch 2, baby. Oh, I'm getting your call.
Oh, beautiful. We made it. We made it. I don't know if you see the line. It's a bit of a line. Here we go. Say cheese. We're the only one. We're the only ones in the store. VIP treatment, huh? VIP treatment.
Alright guys, we just got a Switch sent from Nintendo. They want us to review it.
A special copy.
I'm not really a Nintendo guy, but
nah, I don't really care about it. I actually want to get an OLED.
Yeah. Unboxing from the bag, not really unboxing in 3, 2.
Oh my god!
It's smaller than I thought.
It's way smaller. Look at that. Bell, it's there.
Look at that.
It's the Nintendo Switch, dude. We got ours at like 11:59, and we ran at the store.
I don't know what that means. Don't look at that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I dox you? So here we go. That was the GameStop midnight experience. What do you think, Bill? How was it?
It was alright.
You still excited? We're gonna look at that. So yeah, I got to try the console at midnight, which was really fun. I didn't capture too much footage of me playing it at midnight because I really wanted to enjoy the experience. You know what I mean? So we played a little bit of Mario Kart World, and that game, my god. Despite the glaring elephant in the room, get out of here! The game is fun. Fluid animations, beautiful colors, the characters, all of it accumulated into an experience that's just fun to play. My only problem was I wasn't able to play more of it. So my console wasn't gonna get there till the morning. And I was excited, I couldn't wait. But I did wake up a few minutes before it was delivered and I recorded my thoughts and reactions. So here are those. So I have now played with the Nintendo Switch 2. So first impressions with the Switch 2, my god, it's like genuinely, it's significantly better. I've had the Switch 1 original model for the past 8 years, right? It's old, but I don't know. Like this is next gen. This is the future. I even played a little touch of Mario Kart World. The screen comparison, I took a picture. I'm gonna do an unboxing in a little bit in the video. This is just like the night before, like my reaction to like in my initial play test with it. That was beautiful. It's very, very nice, and I'm very excited to play with it more tomorrow when I get mine in the mail. Now it's 2 o'clock in the morning now, so I played a good 2 hours of just testing like messing around with the menus and stuff. So probably just understanding of how it works now. But so I'll see you in the unboxing now. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. I'll see you in the unboxing. It's 7:36 in the morning. And currently my app says the guy is one more stop until he's at my door. I would show you, but that would dox me, so I'm not going to, but there's Lola. I'm tired. Just got a message from Walmart. Arriving around 7:50. They're coming. Guys, massive update. It's here. That took so long. Actually, it wasn't that bad. You just showed up, you put it down, I picked it up, you went, have a good day. I'm like, thank you. And that was the end of that. But, let's see. Look at it. It's in here. My device. Yeah, but the tripod is serious. Oh me, oh my. Shake that bad boy, huh? Line's not great, but you get the point. Nintendo Switch 2, Mario Kart World Bundle. Look at that. That's awesome. And despite me seeing the console and playing with it already, I thought it'd be cool to do an unboxing for you guys. And I also do a comparison from the Switch 1. If you already seen unboxings and you don't really care for my commentary or me unboxing it, you can skip ahead. But it's also just fun to look at. This is a person opening a console June 5th that he's been very, very excited for. Anyway, here's the unboxing. You can skip to this time code right here if you don't want to see it. Loser. All right. Here we go. I've never done like an unboxing like this before, so it's my first time. Go easy on me. I have already seen this a little bit last night, so I'm not gonna fake a reaction here, but let's open it up, shall we? Here we go. It's an iPad. No, I kid. Here it is. The console itself. It's beautiful, shiny, reflective. Let's get this out of here. So, I do have my Switch 1 here, which I want to compare the two. Come on, dude, look at that comparison. Dude, look at that. That's night and day. That's Switch 1, that's Switch 2. It's not only physically bigger, but the screen is like, goes to the edges, you know what I mean? That's insane. Now it's time for these bad boys. Look. Oh yeah, that's smooth. It like glides on it. It's hard to convey. It's just like very good. These, no, I don't hear anybody talking about this right here. That's good clickage. Probably because you have to use like a mouse, so it has to be good for that. But like, these are significantly bigger, by the way. Look at that, significantly bigger. The button. To the other one. All right, check that out. Now this is gaming, same deal. So let's switch it. So you just hit him with one of these. Very satisfying. Hit with one of these. That's it, that's gaming. Look at that reflection, you can see all me and my chins. Look at my sweat already getting on it, oh my god. Let's keep looking, there's more in this box. Let's see what we got here. All right, here we go. My copy of Mario Kart. You can't have this, this is mine. It's called Dibs. The manual, let's go, let's read this. Warranty information, okay. Yo, cables? I always wanted one of these. The straps, we'll get to those in a second. Hold on. I know you're excited. Okay. Here's the power brick. Very meaty. It says Nintendo on it. That's why the console's so expensive. $50 right here. I do like that it's detachable now. That's very nice. Very convenient. And then here's the C cable. All right, so here we go. This is what I've heard all the hype about. All the hype I heard was in this thing right here. Everyone and their mom was hyping up how the Switch 2 grip is so much better than the first one. Let's compare. Let's lock down and buckle up, shall we? Here's the Switch 1 grip. Now, already I'm noticing there's no like none of this action right here. How it goes over. It kind of just flattens out. So I'm not sure, how that's gonna. When I tried this yesterday, I wasn't the biggest fan, so it might have to grow on me. So let's see. It's fine. It gets the job done, but my biggest issue is this right here. It kind of for long sessions, this is gonna dig into your palms easy. You know what I mean? But it is better than the first one. But the first one is kind of crazy. Sorry if I'm sounding a little tired. I did just wake up not that long ago. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. This one might be better than this one. The hell was I talking about? No, it is not. By the way, after a day of using the Switch 2 grip, it grew on me immediately. I love it. It's so good. I don't know what I was talking about. I just woke up. Not the biggest fan of the grip. But that's okay. There's always something for everybody in this box. And for me, it's this. The Switch 2 dock. Now let me tell you a little something real quick. I got this in April of 2017. When I play this for like any more than 30 seconds, it overheats immediately. And the fan stops working. Might be a little bit of warpage. I'm not sure you can see it. It overheats very easily. So what I like about this is that there's not only a fan inside the console itself to keep it cool, it's like a ventilator at the bottom. And there's like an extra fan in this to support 4K mode. So already, I'm wowed. This is junk to me now. All right, so let's try the straps out. So this is supposed to be for mouse mode. So let's see. And for like, if you're gonna play with your homies and you want them to have an individual Joy-Con and not throw it at the wall because these are expensive and all right, pretty easy, not too bad. Start at the bottom. I mean, yeah, okay. That's a division, and then you go like that. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna scratch it. I know it's like scratching this. That's the part you want to be scratched, but like, I don't know. I'm scared. I'm impressed. Overall, very nice. So now, let's get to the main event. I know what y'all want to see. Let's turn this bad boy on, you know what I mean? I've heard of them. Woo! So I'll do this boring stuff and then come back to you. I will say though, it is crazy how there's music for this. Like, listen. With this music, they made music for this, but it's not the home menu music. It's just for the setup. They just made music for the setup. I don't know. Alright, we'll be back. I got it. Okay, I have to connect my old one, right? Just gotta transfer my virtual game cards over so I get all my stuff. I understand. But it's a little annoying how long this is taking. You think little Jimmy's gonna have the patience to do all this on Christmas Day? No, I barely have patience, and I'm a Nintendo fanboy. You can't see the difference in screens. This is genuinely crazy. Like how just much bigger it is. Like, dude. And there it is. A little hour, okay. Not crazy. We'll probably go down. That's a nice sound. The C button. Here. A button locked behind a paywall. Gotta love it. Quality product. This is nice. Is it worth $450? I believe so. I really do. You're gonna need a screen protector though, because the screen looks a little flimsy. You know what I mean? This is quality right here. This is a good product. Before we go, I thought there was one thing we should definitely see. We should see it switch. No? So I have the dock set up. Have my TV. Let's see it switch. This actually I haven't seen yet. We only played handheld mode, so this is new to me. So let's see. Nice and easy. There it is. And I was blowing. Not a 4K TV, but it'll do. It'll do just fine. So after that clip, I played a lot. This video was supposed to come out a few days after that. And as you can tell by the release date of this video, it didn't. And I was gonna do a 1 month in video talking about how I felt about the system in 1 month in. And then a month passed, I'm like, okay, well, let's do 2 months. And then school started and now we're here. The console itself though, still is so impressive. As I said, 4K resolution if you play on TV mode. Now the actual hardware itself, I have no problems with at all. I have zero problems with actually. Everything about it, very good. So actually playing the games, I have no notes. There is one problem with the console I have. The games. So let's discuss them a little bit. Damn it, this damn light. So Mario Kart, I'm not gonna talk about it all too much. It's just a good game, that's it, period. But I did pick up another game on launch. Cyberpunk! Now, I played the trial of Cyberpunk on Xbox originally, and I really liked it. I had a fun time with it. I'm like, damn, I really wanna play this game more. I didn't feel like buying it. It was like, I don't wanna sit down and play on a console. I already know, if I could take it on the go, that'd be real convenient. If only there was a way to do that. This game right here is a miracle. How it runs at a stable frame rate the entire time you're playing, no dips on handheld mode or TV mode. It's crazy. It looks great. The only downside is if you want to play quality mode, it's 30 FPS. If you want to play performance mode, it's only 40. Now 40 frames a second, it's not bad. And also the game does go up to 60 in certain levels, in certain missions. But most of the time you're gonna be playing at 40. The game itself, as I get more and more into it, pretty cool. Nothing outstanding, not my favorite game by any means, but the missions are fun, the story is good, the missions itself get a little repetitive. I'm still in the process of beating it. I actually just got back into it recently. Can you stand up? Breach. But there is one game I did beat. My God! This game is so good! I am not a fan. I don't like Donkey Kong. I've never been a fan of Donkey Kong. Call me Dashy the way Donkey Kong is the op. But playing this game, he's not my favorite video game person of all time. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm sorry. But this game is so good. You sit there and you just destroy mountains for fun. You grab something and go banana. That's amazing. I beat the game. I don't beat games. I beat this game. Now it doesn't help that I'm a huge Mario Odyssey fan. So this is just Mario Odyssey 2 in a lot of ways. That helped. I picked this up July 17th is when it came out. And the level design is immaculate. The gameplay loop is addicting. The missions are fun. All of it. It's a good game. I cannot recommend this game enough to people. So a lot of original games came out on Switch 2. A fair amount. But they also released a new kind of game, which is a Switch 1 game with enhanced graphics and sometimes even additional content, which is the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of games. So if you had a Switch 1 game, you can buy the ability to upgrade it. So this is where we're getting into the little bit of the controversy territory, and it's gonna turn into a little bit of just a bit of a rant. So as I stated, the Switch 2 edition of a game, you have to pay for some of them. Now, it's a game that they already made, and the ability to enhance the graphics and retexture them, it does take work. However, $20! Some of these Switch 2 editions cost $20, making the game's total, I said get out of here! Not the one game. You need to stop. Now, for the most part, the Switch 2 editions of these games aren't too bad. They do add additional content, and it is, for the most part, a better experience when you do buy these. But for some, making it $20, I don't understand. I mean, hey, maybe they ran out of money. I don't know. What do you expect these to be free? The billion-dollar corporation, they don't have enough money. But there's one game, the one game that commits the biggest sin for me, and that game is Super Mario Party Jamboree Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV. That's the name of the game. This game is a scam. The game itself on the cover says Mario Party Jamboree Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. There's no Switch 2 Edition about it. If you want to play the original Mario Party Jamboree that came out on Switch 1, you won't have 4K graphics. The game splits up into two distinct gameplay styles. You can play the Switch 1 Edition, which is not 4K and not enhanced at all. And then they have the Switch 2 edition, which is Jamboree TV. And that's all that's in 4K. And that is only the Mario Party game and the mini games and some new modes. So if you want to play, if you bought this game for that much and you wanted to play Bowser's Balooza, whatever the hell it's called, if in 4K, good. It really sucks to be you. So it's a lie. It's a blatant ripoff. It lies to you. It tells you, oh, you can play this in 4K. It's the Switch 2 edition, right? It says it right there. Mario Party Jamboree Switch 2 edition. That means that game is no, it's not. And you know what? Shame on you for believing it. However, the game's still really fun. So I don't know. It's Mario Party. You can't go wrong. It's just way too much money. I can complain about this for a long time. So let's go to something that's a little less stressful. Something that's a little less aggravating. Ah, damn it. Yeah, so this console, as stated before, has some controversy. Let's discuss real quick. So Nintendo throughout history has always been the leading developers and producers of affordable family fun. That doesn't mean they haven't had expensive stuff before, but for the most part, they've always been affordable. You know, $300, $200 consoles. This console is $450. That's quite the sum of cash. And if you want the Mario Kart bundle, it's an additional $50. That's pretty steep. See, Nintendo themselves likes to blame, but I'm not too sure how involved that really is. Regardless of all that, that's what the price is. Nothing we can do about that. I'm sure in time it'll go down, or maybe up, like some companies like to do. Regardless, it's still the cheapest console out right now. Plus, you could do up to 4K visuals. It's still not immensely powerful, but the games itself, hopefully, will prove that to make the console. That's okay. What's not okay is that's called a callback. $80 for video games now, by the way. Crazy. However, it's not as crazy as people make it out to be. Hold on. See, the only games that cost $80 right now are games that either came out on Switch 1 and got huge expansions, or very good games like Mario Kart World. Now, is Mario Kart World worth $80? Is it a good game? That you can get for $50 if you buy the bundle. So it's avoidable. And if you don't want to buy a game that's $80, all the power to you. Please don't, actually. Don't support something that you think is unfair. For the last few decades, games used to cost $40, and then 50, and then 60, 70, and now we're here, right? It keeps going up in price, but also you have to realize games are also improving in quality over time and have you can play the same game for years and never get bored with it. Look at Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8's been out for like, what, 14 years? You know what I mean? And people got huge mileage of that. And that cost $60 at launch, and then another $60 if you want the deluxe edition. That's $120 if you bought both editions. It's ridiculous that we're here. It's bad for the consumer and for the developer. Because the consumer is not gonna wanna buy your product anymore. That's bad for you. And then the person that does want the game, they're not gonna be able to afford it. So it's bad for both parties. Don't you want people to play your game? It feels like a lot of the time with these big AAA games, they're more about profit over having enjoyable quality time. All this is like a super sensitive topic, and I don't want to go too far into it. If you want to see a good video about game pricing, check out Scott the Waz, his video on game prices, which is a very good video and very funny, and you should go watch it. After this one, I'm not done yet. What I'm trying to say is 4 months in, I really like the system. The quality of it is good. It feels magical to hold in your hands. It's an actual genuine improvement over the Switch 1, which is all I could have asked for, really. The games itself that are available, Mario Kart, Donkey Kong, and all the Switch 2 editions, there's a bunch of games that are out. They're all good. However, they're expensive, and it's a problem. That's bad. And the games that are coming out soon, for me personally, I'm not all too excited for. I know the new Pokemon game just came out, and I hear like a lot of bad things about it. See, my light doesn't, I mentioned Pokemon, my light turned off. You know what I mean? It's not a popular thing. Yeah, this light, I swear. There's games coming out, but at the same time, where are the games? The entire summer, we had zero information on what's coming out besides what was in the initial Nintendo Direct, which wasn't a lot. Pretty much up until the next Direct that came out in September, all the games that were announced in the Switch 2 were out or were all coming out very, very soon. So there wasn't much left for us to be excited for. And when that Direct came out, I was seated. Me and Bill were seated, and I've never been so disappointed in something in my entire Fire Emblem? I guess. I'm telling you, that Nintendo Direct was abysmal. They made us wait over 3 months to show this Direct, and what did they announce? And they want to charge $80 for that? Why don't you just shoot me? Hey, if you hate them that much, why don't you just stop playing? I'd rather be shot.